guys? We're gonna make a quick video on some stuff that I can't find on the internet, on YouTube. So just a couple tips. So first is gonna be my TIPX. I saw a couple of videos, people putting bungees down here to keep this cover on for the mag, but I can never find out where they got those bungees. So I went to Walmart. You go in the automotive section, the towing, have these, which is the canopy ties. This little black bungee with the ball on. So you just feed that through like that. Untie the knot. Put on your TIPX. And just cut it some length, whatever length you want. The first game I played with the TIPX, I was having issues with this, which you need to push that in and put your paintballs in. Something better I thought of, because I was getting dirt and grime in from dropping on the ground and other paint. So got a straight shooter swab, and let's do the other side. So it works just the same. Locks it down. You see it. It's good to go. If somebody out there watches the video and thinks it's a bad idea, just let me know why. But I have to give a shout out to A&S Gear for getting these here. Actually, on a pretty good time, because it was this and a double bendable. And they said it was going to be here on the 19th February, which was Tuesday, and sure enough, it got here on time. So that's pretty cool. And it was only $10 for both of them. And I added something on here, blue line. I don't know if y'all can see it. So I added on this mag along with all my 7-round mags. Now, I'm not going to get into what the thin blue line means, but if y'all have an idea, then I don't know what it is. If not, look it up. I don't understand. Especially when I went to pistol play. Another essential thing to get while using the TIPX, 10-round tubes. Love these things. I ran into a pinch. I play with a MR6. I'll explain that here in a minute. But didn't have any 10-round tubes, so I went to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, one of the two, and I found treat tubes for candy at wedding. Go to the wedding section, and they're a little bit longer. So I just put a cotton swab in the bottom of it, and the caps, nothing to hold the caps on. So I just took a piece of string, hot glued it, put a piece of string to it, and it worked okay. If y'all look at the video, last ditch effort with a MR6, you'll see what it is, what I was talking about. But they suck. So make sure you get some 10-round tubes. I got a 20-pack of these on eBay for like $5. Maybe it's $10. I think it's 20 for $10. So those are definitely a must-have. So instead of MR6, this is a spider for you safety Nazis. No air, no mag, no paintballs. This, I just started recently getting into MagFed, and I figured this is the way to go. Start cheap, so that way if I don't like it and I'm not really out any money. So I got on Craigslist, and somebody had this on Craigslist for like $100, and my wife actually talked me down to $80, which worked out perfect. What's also cool about this is if you don't see any more reviews on it, it can switch from MagFed to hopper fed. So here's the hopper neck right here, and it just screws on right here, right like that. You run a hopper. But they also MagFed. Here's the mag for it. And again, thin blue line. You could swap it by turning the barrel, and I don't think anybody on YouTube showed this yet. But this is going to be for MagFed. You see the bolt. But if you turn the barrel itself, then it goes black for hopper fed. I may have that backwards. Yeah, I have it backwards. So black means hopper fed, silver means MagFed. Let's see. The only bad thing I say about the MR6 is it's 9 rounds, which is okay because I'm used 7 and 10 round with the TIPX, but 9 rounds kind of sucks for a rifle. So I'm going to go with hopper fed. Next thing I was talking about is my mask. I understand people talk about, if you're a budget baller, get the best mask you can, save your money, whatever, but I want to get a decent mask, but I also want to hurry up and get out there and play. So I went to Academy and got this mask, which is it's like the U.S. Army one. It comes in Digiflage. They have it for like $20-30 at Academy. I like this one because it's got that real big lens on it. I love it. It's real clear. I just wish I could find a smoke lens or some kind of tint for it. But it was pretty good. It works decently. Like I said, I didn't like the Digiflage, so I did painted it green and brown and a little shade of black to keep it from being too bright green or bright brown. GoPro, I do have a GoPro mount, and what I did was I just drilled a hole in the forehead. I took the lens, the visor off. I don't play with the visor. Take the visor off, screwed a hole. I don't know if y'all can see that. Screwed a hole right there through it, and I just mounted it. But the problem was it kept swiveling back and forth, so I had to drill 2 more holes and put the zip tie there. And if y'all think about doing this, just be cautious, because when y'all put this GoPro mount on there, if you start cranking it, it'll break the mount in half. So you have to get a little nut or something to put between there to keep the mount from snapping. And again, thin blue line. Gotta represent. I actually got a pretty new channel on YouTube. I actually got a question of what I use. So the first thing I went to, I live in the Houston area, Conroe area, and there's a Army surplus store, 45, a little south of Cypress Wood, and it's called the Command Post Army Surplus. And they got this Army surplus store. They have a ton of stuff in there. Well, I went and got one of these mag chest rigs. It comes 2 mags on each side, right here, and that's what I use. Got the belt. The belt I think was like $10-15. I think the vest is $25. But mags fit really easy in there. I'm sure if you have like a mil-sig or something like that, it'll feel a little bit better, because these have that extra little lip right there, so I have to kind of wiggle them in there. And it works well for the 7-round TX mags. Also, what I use the 10-round tubes. I think each of these can hold, I think stick 3 of them in there. Last game I played. work good. The thing you gotta watch, if you get one of these, make sure you do like a mock run or something in your living room while you're wearing it to make sure your magazines are pointing the right way, to where you pull out and instantly go into your gun and you're not kind of fiddling around with it. I think I did that on one of the videos. Another cool thing about this vest that I like is it has these little holes, little gaps back here behind the mags, which we just never sealed them for whatever reason. I'm glad they didn't, because again, 10 round tubes, they fit perfectly in there, right, like that. Another good thing about them is I carry this with me now, because as y'all saw in the other video with the TIPX, I didn't have one of these, and I just had the little rubber corded one. Had to take the barrel all the way off, kind of feed that through, pull it. Pain in the ass to do on the field. So that is perfectly right there. Also, props to Fluoride Sports, FORLAI _ sports. I got it on eBay. This tank pouch. It said it was going to be here Thursday, the 21st, and it showed up today, which is Tuesday, February 19th. This is the tank I use. Again, budget. It's a GI Sports 3048, but it fits in here, and I put it on a second ago and kind of jumped around with it. It goes nowhere in this pouch. I mean, pretty good freaking pouch. It has super strong Velcro. It works just fine. It don't go anywhere. So that's my rig, chest rig. Now, I do have a couple other paintball guns. I have a couple 98s. And if I run hopper fed with that, I got this, which is my pod tank. It's 4 in 1, 4 pods, 1 tank. Has a belly band. Has an awesome belly band on it. It goes over once, over again, over one more time, and then over a 4th time. You can jump around, do cartwheels, everything with this thing. This thing will not go anywhere. And oh, yeah, it is. It's a Gen X Global GXG. I got it from I think it's Paintball Houston Store Inc. It's over off of 249 and 1960 area. Maybe 290. I think it's 290 and 1960. One failed attempt that I did for a tank pouch on the back was I went to the Army Surplus store and I got one of these things, which I have no idea what it's for. I thought it was for, I tried to get a canteen pouch, but tank was too big for the canteen pouch. So I got this, and the tank was still too big, so I cut a hole in the top of it. And it worked okay, but the tank kept bouncing around in there. So I had a bright idea. Well, I'll just take some of the spray foam, wrap my tank in saran wrap, spray around it so that way it gets the form, pull the tank out, and it'll have perfect form. Wrong. I failed at it. I guess I may have should have put some grease or oil or something around the saran wrap so the spray foam didn't stick to the saran wrap so good. Sorry if y'all hear a bunch of barking and growling stuff, and the dog's in there playing with the cat. But tank got stuck, so I actually had to cut this out to get my tank out. So if you try to do a cheap way to get one of these and try to rig it somehow. Don't do it. But there was another guy out there playing with me a couple weeks ago, and he had a dump pouch. Problem with the dump pouch was a couple of his mags kept falling out. I haven't seen that on YouTube, but I actually saw it in person on that field. So this has a flip cover on it, so I may go back to that same RV surplus store, the Command Post, and get one of these for my dump pouch. And it has these nice little things right here where you push down and it locks right like that. And I have the tack belt on that vest, so it would fit perfect on that belt. Next kind of hint thing that I kind of took the hard way to figure out is get some kind of stupid cheap watch. Go to like Walmart or Target or somewhere and get a cheap watch, just for the field, because a couple times they'll say, you know, you have 5 minutes or 15 minutes for a game, and you know you think you have a ton of time, and next thing you know you have 30 seconds, and you're like, oh crap, I had a lot of stuff to do. Also, when you're not on the field, you're just getting ready. They give you a time limit, like, hey, you got 5 minutes to get ready, or whatever. You're not having to, got to get your cell phone out of wherever you have hidden. If you leave it in the car, you gotta go back and forth to the car, or you have it in your pocket. Try to wiggle it out of your pocket. Just get a watch. It's so much easier. Don't go spend a lot of money for a Fitbit. I saw a couple people out there with Fitbits and little, I guess iPhone watches. That's stupid. Just get a cheap watch. But other than that, I think that's it for now. That's all I have for you right now. But thanks for watching. Just like, subscribe. I'm gonna put videos on here every now and then. If y'all have any other questions or requests on videos, just let me know, and I'll be happy to make one. So, see y'all later. My bad, I forgot. But I just didn't want to leave y'all hanging on one thing. I was talking about the MR6, how it has that gap right there. So when you take the hopper neck off, they sell these plates, but I think they're all for the MR5 or the MRX. They don't guarantee it to fit, so I made this. I had some kind of aluminum plate or steel plate in the garage, and you can see it's gold there. I just painted it black, but it fits. I actually made it. I'm surprised of myself. I actually made it, and it fits perfect. But I have a bunch of pictures on how I made that. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll try to get some pictures up, or I think I have some more metal. I'll try to make it exactly again and make a video of it. But it goes right there, so that way it keeps dirt, grime, and stuff from getting in there when you're playing MagFed. So just that little tip I wanted to throw out there for y'all. Later.